This is how we roll. We roll like this. We roll like this. Welcome, guys, to Think About It Reviews, and we are talking the blockbuster smash hit already, Furious 7. Now, I absolutely love the franchise. I think my guilty pleasure is Tokyo Drift. I really did enjoy that film. Too Fast, Too Furious is probably the weakest link, but I love these movies. I love the last two movies especially. So now, Justin Lin was the Helmer. Now it is James Wan, and how does he do in this film? But let's get this out of the way. The main question is how they do Paul Walker's character, and I'm glad to say that it was a fantastic way how they sent him off, so no worries there. I can't wait till you guys see this movie and hear your comments. And man, they really did. I think they did a great job with Paul Walker's character and how they handled it and how they But I'm gonna keep this brief because I need to get more into detail with spoilers. I think you'll get more why I felt that this movie was good, but just was not as good as 6 or 5. And honestly, I kind of just felt tired after watching it. So much shit going on, guys. I mean, I feel like I just don't want to rewatch it. It felt bloated. It definitely felt like the script was, it was all over the place and, circumstances and stuff. But that's not really kind of. But you could tell that there was a lot of things that they put in to try to make the film work. There's a side story which I was like, wait a minute, why are we not focusing on this? And if you need to know, basically Jason Statham from the last film is trying to take out all the members of Dom's crew, played by Vin Diesel. But Dom, in order to go after Jason Statham, he has to do this side mission that has to deal with a hacker. And we see a lot, we see new faces. We see Kurt Russell. Like I said, we see Jason Statham. We see old familiar faces. But this film, I had a lot of fun with the car, with a lot of explosions. But after a while, it just really gets to you, especially the ridiculousness. How you really do need to shut off your brain for these movies, and I do. But unlike the other movies that were really damn ridiculous, they kept it tamed. I felt like this film just totally blew off the top and just made it more ridiculous after more ridiculous moment. And I was just sitting there like, wait, okay, whatever, let's ride. And then another thing happens, like, no fucking way, man. That's just that's right. Come on, guys. You're killing me. Honestly, this is the most ridiculous fucking movie I've ever seen. But I still like it. I still enjoy the film, but it just this is why it's not as good as 6 or 5 and more into my feelings more into 3. I think the first one was always like one of the most grounded. It definitely is kind of a remake to what's it called? Oh shit, I can't remember the movie. Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Point Break. It's like a remake to Point Break, but this movie, yeah. The good things though is definitely the car. James Wan definitely has a knack for action with dealing with vehicles, with car chases, with anything to do with cars. It was fantastic. I really liked everything he did with the cars. I did not like what he did with the hand-on-hand combat, with the fighting in here. Some things were cool, but sometimes the camera was just too close in. Sometimes it was too shaky. You couldn't really see. I just felt like you needed to pull it back a little bit, or just have a different kind of angle to it. It just felt like it was just way too close in. But the action sequences in this film are really great. Like if you get past the ridiculousness, you'll really enjoy it. Some of the angles too, some of the camera work that he used for this film, like when a guy's flipping another guy on a hood or something and the camera goes along with it. Bold choices, instead of just having it sit down right there straight and just showing it. The camera's actually going with it. It's like, it's really like flipping along with it. I thought those bold choices in the direction, I thought it was really great. I honestly did enjoy those choices in the direction by James Wan. The things I didn't like though was also Brian Taylor. I think it's Brian Taylor's soundtrack. I just didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling the music in here. I wasn't feeling the score. I thought the score wasn't that great. That was kind of terrible, honestly. The music wise was a hit and miss as well. You know, the songs that they play with Wiz Khalifa. I did like the Wiz Khalifa song at the end. I did like some of the jams. I believe it was T.I. At one point. I like some of the songs, but sometimes the song, the when they go to Arabia or whatever, it was okay. It was whatever. But overall, you know, this film, I think it felt really, really long. It felt like the pacing was not too well. And going back to the music didn't really fit the tone of what it was trying to go with. The music felt way too kind of like, you know, I don't want to say cartoony, but it just didn't feel like it was just a match made in heaven. But you know what's great about this film is the chemistry. Like always, the team's always great to watch. It's always great to see these bantery, you know, bouncing off each other, especially with Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. I really love those moments with them together, especially with and then Ludacris and Tyrese, they're always great together. They're the comedic duo. They're the R2-D2 and C-3PO of this franchise, sort of. You could tell though, you definitely feel those missing pieces, and that's Han and Giselle. And you know from last film what happens to them. So I miss them. I wanted kind of the team to expand, but you never really get that. But the team when they're together, I felt like the movie didn't really work because it was just mostly Vin Diesel's Dom's movie and his revenge until the team gets involved. And then once the team gets involved, that's where it starts taking off. That's where I really, really liked it. Dom and Letty's relationship, I really like this relationship. I didn't really care for it this time, though, as much as I did for Furious 6. I felt like it was okay. But I do, however, like the relationship. I do like the relationship with Paul Walker to Brian and Mia. I thought those two are great as well. I thought the new characters that come in are really not too bad as well. Kurt Russell, I felt like he wasn't really needed in this film. I felt like they were going to do a bigger story on him, but they didn't go that route. But another character that comes in here is the hacker, and I thought they were great. And that's about it. Jason Statham. I think we need to talk about Jason Statham real quick. Jason Statham, they hyped him up to be the biggest baddie from the last movie. They hyped him up. Just this little clip. But I feel like they dropped the ball somewhere on him. I felt like he could have been way more badass. I felt like they should have taken a little bit of that transporter type character into this character. And I thought he was going to be a little bit more cool, you know, just a little bit more bad. And I definitely thought he was going to be more in this film. Honestly, he isn't in this film as much as I thought he was going to be. And you'll see why in my spoiler review. But, it was he was fine. I think he was cool for this. Jason Statham is a good villain. I just felt like he could have been better, and they could have wrote him a better character in this film. But overall, he was pretty good. The action sequences with him in it are really great. I think that's really about it instead of touching any spoiler territories here. My spoilers are definitely going to get more in depth of why I felt like this movie was good but not good enough. But let you guys know, I went with my family to watch this. I went with my friends to watch this, and they all loved it. They thought it was great. Well, my one friend said it was good. They really enjoyed it. My family said they loved it. Me, I felt like it was good, but I do feel like I had a better time with the last two movies. So there's a mix. I mean, I'm feeling like a lot of people are really gonna enjoy this film. They love this franchise. I love this franchise. I just felt like the movie maybe I just had it too much in the high anticipated, you know, too much in the pedestal to really just absorb all. Yeah, nah, I felt like the movie was okay. Honestly, I felt like it was okay. It's really something I don't want to rewatch over and over again. Not like the other 6 and 5 in the first one. So take it how it is, but I think you guys really will enjoy it. So of course it's going to be a high recommendation to go check out this blockbuster. Why not? Take the family, take friends. You'll enjoy it more with people surrounded with you. You know, I don't got friends, I got family. So yeah, just, you know, I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy this. And if you don't want to watch this, if you want to watch something else, yeah, if you want to watch something else other than this and you don't want to pay to see this in the movie theaters, you want to wait till it comes on DVD, I recommend Need for Speed. Yes, it's based off a video game, but you know what? It actually was pretty damn good race movie. It stars Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. I recommend you watch that if you don't want to watch this film in the theaters and you want to wait for it. So Need for Speed is actually a really, really great movie. I actually want to do a review on it, rewatch it, because I actually had a really fun time with that film as well. And the action sequence and the car sequences in that are really realistic and really badass. So check it out. But yeah, you should watch Furious 7 if you are a fan of these movies. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you feel like me, you're not alone. I feel like me. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, like, and make videos for every single day. So watch for my spoiler review, and thank you.